So I've seen screenshots of the new One Piece live action film coming out, and I see a lot of people heavily disappointed with some of the designs of the characters, and I'm just gonna say, what did you expect? Because let's be real, I think they're putting in great effort, and I think they're really trying to nail this one. It's just not gonna work for multiple reasons, and it never stood a chance to begin with. I think let's start off with the obvious. Anime live action is just trash, no matter who makes it, no matter what it is. Most of the time it's just not good, and it's just multiple factors why it's not good. For one, it just doesn't translate the same, and people always bring up the argument about, like, what about comic books? That always translates well into superhero movies 90% of the time. Completely different. Comic books, while ridiculous, have a little bit more realism that they can just kind of translate over into the real world. It doesn't look as stupid. Anime, to me, is just, the whole object of it is just, it's supposed to be ridiculous as hell. So when you try to make it like a real world film about it, it looks fucking stupid because it doesn't look the same level of wild and just wacky shit as the anime did. Like something like Dragon Ball Z and fucking Naruto and One Piece is not gonna look good in live action because there's no way to make it as fucking goofy as the original. One Piece is goofy as hell to begin with. It was never gonna translate well into live action. It just never was. The effects are gonna make it look weird. The character art in One Piece is just unique as hell. Either you hate it or love it. Kinda in the middle. I think it's okay. Some of the characters look fucking ridiculous, but I like it. It brings a little life to the show. None of these niggas were ever gonna look good in this shit. Let's be real. Like, you can make Zoro look good. You can make Sanji maybe look good. You can make you can even make Luffy look good. The dude playing Luffy doesn't even look that right to me, honestly, just because Luffy looks so fucking ridiculous. It never was gonna work from the jump. I think the second part, why they're always so garbage too, is because 90% of the time they're just the wrong shows being trying to be adapted. Because let's be completely honest, something like One Piece, like I said before, wasn't gonna look good in live action. Now, the best live action anime show or movie or whatever the fuck that I've seen to date has been Netflix's Death Note. That's saying something. That movie was trash, but it was trash for a whole completely separate reason. The reason why it was the best one was because Death Note is realistically could be translated pretty well for a live action movie. It's ridiculous, but not that ridiculous. 90% of it is real world shit where it could actually work. Ryuko's the only thing that was fucking weird about it, but even then it looked okay. So that worked fine. But something like this, like, just everybody remember Dragon Ball Evolution? Who thought that was gonna look good? In what way, sense, or form? It's just a waste of time and effort. It just kind of shits on, it doesn't shit on the franchises. I think everybody knows live action shitty by now, but it's just a waste of time. Now let's get on to the final reason why it'll fail. Portrayals. Character portrayals. The reason why Netflix's Death Note was shitty wasn't because it didn't translate well into the real world, it's because the characters were nothing like their actual selves in the manga and anime. Light was somehow just some random bitch and a loser. Misa was somehow the manipulative one. I don't know where the fuck they got that idea from. And L just seemed like some affirmative action hire that was weird and emo. I don't understand that one at all. So for this One Piece movie to be good, I think they have to nail the character portrayals and nail their characters. It's not gonna look good, it just won't. I think people need to get over that. It's gonna look like a piece of shit. But if you can nail the characters' personalities, like, don't make Luffy a smart visionary type. That's just not who the fuck he is. That's not who he is. Make Zoro exactly what. Don't make Zoro goofy. Make Sanji a damn simp. You know, nail on the head what you can nail. Don't try to do too much. Keep it as simple as refined as possible. And this will be a decent movie. Now, if you try to make your own vision of One Piece, it'll fail horribly. You know, it's already not gonna look good. It's already gonna be fucking weird. It's already not gonna be that true to the source. Just try to make it as One Piece as possible with the characters themselves. If you can nail that, the movie's a success. Because it looks like they're actually trying to put effort into it. They're trying to make something decent. And for their sakes, I do hope they succeed. And maybe if this does well, we'll see more decent live action projects. It's a shame because I still don't think they're good ideas. I think they'll never will be. I don't think they'll ever truly succeed. But you can make some stuff that will translate really well. You get the right show, I think they can be pretty good. Like, A live action Dr. Stone would be pretty cool. I don't know if it exists, but it probably would be pretty cool. So hopefully someday, maybe somewhere, we'll see something that's translated pretty well to where we'll get an actual good live action interpretation of a lot of good shows that will be solid and just not trying to do too fucking much or something completely separate from what the original was.